Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. So we're gonna go back to we finish what is my daily goal, and we talk about the warm up and the importance of warm up. Now my mentees are center. We're ready to go. Now we're gonna go my knowledge lesson. And again, remember, it was IT Kursi, from the resources. I did not make it up from my brain. Okay. Now, how can I do it? Do I'm doing it as a discussion? Do I'm gonna teach it first? I usually prefer that you can actually, whatever you like. You know what I mean? But be sure you take 30 minutes in that. So I'm delivering now IT Kursi. Usually I like you to ask uh, your mentees to have a personal notebook so they can write notes. It's very beautiful and they keep track of the USRAH, and all this kind of thing. So ask them to have this notebook and they take whatever they can, nice note, whatever they want, fancy notebook. Maybe if they can decorate it, making it their own, they reflect on it. And then now you're going to give the lesson. So again, I am talking about what I'm teaching about the IT Kursi. And in the resource back here, they actually don't give a resource for it. Sometimes they give resources. So I think because they know that you are a mass member and then IT Kursi, you can figure many places to, give you the tafsir IT Kursi. But remember, I'm not just making tafsir of IT Kursi. For sure, I'm doing depth analysis and reflection, but I am not really, have to focus on my goal. My goal from teaching IT Kursi is to focus on the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is my main goal, okay? So when I talk about it, I give the lesson, I focus on this, they take note, and then I stay maximum 30 minutes with discussion and talking, Why? Because trust me, 15 minutes, you're shut down. I wanted to try, go to lecture. First 15 minutes, your ears is good. As person keep going, you're done, So here is my lesson, and you deliver it. Now I'm going to talk about the second part is the activity. So the lesson and the activity is connected. So what is the activity? The activity is the hands-on. You're not just going to keep talking for 1 hour. You need to be sure that they have to have, when you teach, they're listening to you. They're listening to you. But when you do the hands-on, they're using all their 5 senses. Okay, they're listening, they're discussing, they're talking to their friend, which is engaged together. They're using their hand. So they use their 5 senses for that. They're smelling. I don't know what they're smelling, but here we go. So maybe I will make this activity. I'm gonna make maybe a mobile, like the baby mobile. We give them paper, scissor, yarn, and then we can actually make a mobile about the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Kursi, because later on I want them and they color it and they talk about it. And then now they keep asking each other, what else, and then until they put all the attributes, they listen to it and learn it from Ayat Kursi together, So again, it can be, I want to do something else. I don't want to do a mobile. I want to do a poster. Okay, whatever you want, you know what I mean? No, my students are not art at all, like I mean, we're gonna make something else. We're gonna make a play about it, whatever, So whatever you decide with your group, not decide with your group. You have to know with your group first. Are they all more art? Are they more hands-on? And or they more, acting up or moving, whatever, So now you teach. Now they actually made the activity with it, which is make them stuck in their brain. Because we're not just telling a story, when they go home, they forget about it. No, when you, tarbiyah is actually, I wanted to go to their heart. I wanted to know it by heart. Exactly. So now I finish my lesson and the activity. And again, it's all related to my daily goal. Remember this. Now, where I find the idea of activity. The best idea of activity, either you think of your English teacher, if you're learner here and grown up here, usually English teacher and social study teacher, they really have a good fun activity. Math teacher like me, not usually, So, or you can actually also say hands-on activity for 8th to 9th grade, 6th to 7th grade, 10th to 11th grade, 10 to 11 is going to be more you know, different little bit than 8 to 9, you know. Maybe they're not gonna make a mobile, you know. Maybe they can make a keychain or something, you know. So again, you know, you find a lot of activity in actually just searching Google. Okay. Or you think of your English class or social study class, you know, I don't think your teacher used to read all, you know, keep reading all the time and you just sit and listen to her. Never happened, you know. So again, this is the first part, which is my lesson and the daily activity. Stay tuned. We're gonna continue.